Hey everybody, and thanks for joining me today. We're here for a little bit of yoga and some stretching, trying to get you guys off the couch, doing what we can in our home. So come on down and join me. Make a spot in your living room or on your floor, wherever you have some space, and make some room. We're just going to start out nice and slow, sitting however you're comfortable. We're going to sit up nice and tall, pulling those shoulders back away from the ears. Just gonna work on some breathing, some good deep inhales and slow, controlled exhales. I'm definitely missing you guys in class today, but this will be nice, kind of make us feel like routine. So here we go, gonna use our arms, gonna inhale, big reach overhead, stretching up, and exhale, releasing back down. One more time, big inhale, and exhale. We're going to slowly roll our neck around, dropping our chin down towards our chest and slowly rolling all the way around. Taking your time, looking for all those Rice Krispies. And switch direction. And bringing it back to center. Keeping our hips square on the ground, we're going to walk our fingertips out to the one side as far as you can comfortably, keeping that opposite hip down on the ground. And when you're ready, bring that other arm up and over for a big side stretch. Still focusing on your breathing, nice deep inhales. Enjoying all that space you're making in between the ribs. And then next inhale, bringing it back up to center. And same thing for the other side. Slowly gonna walk those fingertips all the way out as far as you can, but keeping that other hip bone down on the floor. When you're ready, bring that other arm up and over. Big side stretch. Very good. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And then next inhale, bringing it back up to center. Bring those hands up one more time, right up the center. Big inhale, reaching up high. And then exhale, release it back down. We're gonna stretch those feet out far in front of us. Sitting up nice and tall, pulling the feet towards the knees. Stretching out the back of the legs. Think sitting up nice and tall, pulling those shoulder blades back. And just going for a stretch here. We're gonna go for an inhale, reaching up overhead, big stretch. And with your exhale, just gonna fall forward, thinking belly first, nice flat back. It's okay if you can't reach your toes. As always, we have shins, we have knees. Just wanna work on stretching out the back of the legs. Think about a nice flat back, long neck. And relax the shoulder down, pull them down away from the ears. Here we go. Next exhale, bring it back up to center, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, big reach overhead. And exhale, falling forward. Same thing, think of belly first, nice flat back. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to take it nice and easy today. Like I said, just trying to get you moving. Keeping those stretches going. We'll go for a little bit of flow and then we'll take it down to the floor and loosen up the spine some. All right, next exhale, we're gonna roll it back up to center and we're gonna swing it over to all fours. Whenever you get over here, you're just gonna shimmy those hips out. So stacking the shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And just gonna wiggle, 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 wiggle. Moving however it feels good. Getting all those kinks out, finding all those sore spots. Alrighty, gonna go into a little bit of cat-cow. So we're gonna take a big inhale. And with the exhale, we're gonna arch the back up, tucking up into catch. And inhale, letting that belly drop through. Shoulders and sit bones going up towards the ceiling. And exhale, heading back into cat, working on tucking those hips under, relaxing the neck. And inhale, dropping that belly through. Going on your own breath. And exhale. Let's go for one more. That's feeling really good right now. Good job. Bringing it back to tabletop. So just a nice flat back. Spreading out those fingertips. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to press back for our first down dog. Nice and gentle, keeping those knees slightly bent. Oh, if it feels good, you can pat out those feet. Just gently rocking side to side. Checking on everything, seeing how it feels. Want to keep a nice strong shoulder blades. Relax the neck. Staring in between those big toes. As you relax here, you can gently press those heels down into the mat, lengthening out the hamstrings. And then taking your time, slowly walking the feet towards the hands, hanging out in forward fold when you get there. Very good. Just hanging out here for a moment. Gonna shift the weight to the heels. Keeping those knees slightly bent. If it feels good, you can wiggle those toes around. And then working on the upper body, we're gonna relax the shoulders. Relax the neck, letting the top of the head fall down towards the floor. If it feels good, you can hug your own elbows. And relax, working on our breathing, nice deep inhales. Slow, controlled exhales. Last deep inhale here. And exhale, releasing the hands back down to the floor. With our next inhale, we're going to come halfway back up to a flat back. And hold. Holding here, thinking about pulling the head away from the hips, making a nice long spine. And focus on your breathing, pulling the shoulder blades away from the ears. Very good. And next inhale, slow roll all the way up towards the ceiling. Big stretch at the top when you finally get there. And exhale, release the arms. Next inhale, gonna roll the shoulders back. And relax. All right, guys, getting ready for a little bit of flow. So here we go. Gonna start up standing up nice and tall. Next inhale, gonna bring those arms up overhead. Big stretch up. Exhale, falling down towards the toes. Inhale, coming halfway back up. Nice flat back. Exhale, releasing all the way down. We're slowly going to walk both feet back for plank. If you need to, you can drop down to those knees. Just make sure you're keeping a nice flat back. And exhale, keeping the elbows in close, lowering down to the mat. Inhale, pulling those shoulders back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, rocking up to all fours, tucking the toes and pressing back for down dog. If it feels good, you can still pat out those feet. Big inhale. Exhale, we're going to drop to both knees, lining up to all fours. We're going to work on this right side first. We're going to swing that right heel through, in between the hands, however graceful. You're going to find your spot, and you're just going to relax the hips forward. There we go, stretching out those hip flexors. If you find that your weight's on your toe, you just want to make sure that you slide that foot up where the knee is in line over the heel. You want to protect those knees. After you get the legs straightened out, you're going to work on the back. Think about a nice straight line all the way from the hips to the top of the head. Relaxing those shoulders down away from the ears. If you need to, you can pop up to your knee if it's too much pressure. This shouldn't be painful. I don't want to see any pain faces over there. Okay, so just relaxing forward. Just going to stay here for another moment. Focus on your breathing. Nice deep inhales. Slow, controlled exhales. All right. Taking the pressure off the hips, we're going to swing that right knee back to meet the left, back to all fours. And we're going to tuck the toes under and press back for down dog. Big stretch here. And then slowly walking the feet towards the hands, hanging out in forward fold when you get there. Remember, shift those weight to the heels, slightly bent knees, and then relaxing the shoulders, relax the neck. All right, with your next inhale, we're going to come halfway back up. Nice flat back, pulling those shoulder blades away from the ears. And then next inhale, big roll up, all the way up to the top. Big reach with an inhale. And exhale, release those arms down. Next inhale, gonna roll those shoulders open. And here we go, let's get that other side. Big inhale, reaching those hands overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, falling all the way down towards the toes, hanging out in forward fold for just a second. And with that next inhale, coming halfway back up. Exhale, release it all the way down. Slightly bent knees so those hands can touch. And slowly walk both feet back into plank. If you need to, you can always drop down to your knees. Just make sure you're keeping that back flat. All right, next exhale, keeping those elbows in close, lowering down towards the mat. Inhale, gonna pull the shoulder blades back, nice tight glutes, protect that lower back. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, rolling up to all fours, tucking the toes under, and pressing back for down dog. Hanging out here for a moment. If you need to, you can pat out those feet. If not, we're going to press down through the heels, lifting up through the sit bones, getting a nice deep hamstring stretch. And next exhale, we're going to drop down to the knees with control. Very good. All right, now working on that left side. We're going to swing that left foot through in between the hands. Shifting the weight to the heel, so just make sure that knee's in line with the ankle. And then you're gonna relax those hips forward. So I'm not pressuring them, I'm just letting them relax as far as they're comfortable. If you need to, you can grab onto a block to prop your hand up on, or you can pop up to the knee. Like I said, no pain faces, just want this to feel good. So finding your happy spot and then working on your breathing. Nice deep inhales. And slow, controlled exhales. Good. Just letting those hip flexors relax a little bit. Enjoying the stretch. Don't forget about the back. Want to keep it in a straight line from the hips all the way to the top of the head. Very good. Taking the pressure off the hips. We're dropping the hands back down to the mat as we swing that left knee back. Tucking the toes under and pressing back for down dog. From here, slowly walking the feet towards the hands. Hanging out in forward fold when you finally get there. Nice soft knees, relaxing the shoulders, relax the neck. When you're ready, next inhale, coming halfway back up to a flat back. And next inhale, slow roll all the way up to the ceiling. Big stretch at the top when you get there. And exhale, release the arms down to the sides. Inhale, gonna roll the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, down and away. All right, guys. Heading down towards our mat. We're gonna go for a big inhale, reaching up overhead. Exhale, swan diving down towards the mat. Inhale, coming halfway back up to a flat back. And exhale, release all the way down. Slightly bent knees, so the hands can touch. We're gonna walk both feet back for plank. If you need to, you could drop down to knees. Big inhale. And exhale, lowering down towards the floor. Inhale, pulling those shoulder blades back. Nice tight glutes, protect that lower back. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, rocking up to all fours. And then exhale, slowly diving back into child's pose. Relaxing here for just a moment. Walking those fingertips forward, stretching out the shoulders. Alrighty, guys. Next inhale, bringing it back up to all fours. And we're just going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle out here. See how everything feels. See if anything's loosening up for you. Alright, from here, we're going to roll over, bringing it back to a seated position. And we're going to walk the heels down to the edge of our mat. Sitting up nice and tall. And when you're ready with your next inhale, bring the arms overhead, big stretch up. Exhale, falling forward, thinking belly first. Next inhale, rolling back up to center. And exhale, we're going to activate this core, slowly rolling back with control, taking your time. Heading all the way down. Eventually, arms are coming all the way overhead. And we're going to make ourselves as long as possible with your next inhale, pulling the hands away from the feet. Big stretch. And
exhale, relax. Next inhale, hugging those knees into the chest. And just going to gently rock from side to side. All right, dropping the arms out to the sides. We're going to let both knees fall over to one side. Nice and slow. Finding something comfortable. Like I said, no pain face. Should be a good stretch for that back. And working on those nice deep inhales. And slow exhales. If you want a deeper stretch, you can look the opposite way with your knees. Good job. Next inhale, we're going to bring those knees back up to center. And exhale, slowly let them drop over to the other side. Finding something comfortable, working on that deep inhale. And slow, controlled exhale. And next inhale, bringing it back up to center. And relax those heels down to the mat. From here, we're going to go for a hip lift. So just bring those hips off the ground. You're going to start squeezing up towards the ceiling. Shifting all the weight towards the shoulders. Keep the chin tucked towards the chest. Still working on getting a nice deep breath in. One last inhale here. And exhale, slowly lowering all the way down to the mat. All right, guys. Slowly working your way back up to a seated position.
Back to where we started at. Think about sitting up nice and tall. Legs, however, they're comfortable. We're just going to roll those shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, pull them down and away. One more time. Big inhale, reaching them up. And exhale, down and away. This time we're going to bring those arms. Inhale, bringing them up overhead. Big stretch up. Hands together, down over heart. Namaste. Excellent class, guys. I hope to see you soon.